Hey, if you think that staying away from fast food is absolutely impossible, then stay tuned because I'm going to tell you how I've stayed away from fast food for over 2 years. Hey, I'm Mandy and I am here to help you embrace your worth and take charge of your health. So I was really good at fast food. Like I had my Arby's and my McDonald's and my Subway and my Bueno, my Taco Bell and my KFC and my Arby's all near my house where I lived. I hated cooking and I hated doing dishes. I still don't like it. And it was just me. So, why bother doing all that whenever I could just drive through and have it all done in 5 or 10 minutes, right? But guess what? I have not had fast food in over 2 years. I know it sounds crazy, but it is absolutely possible, especially when you have a really big motivating factor. What was my motivating factor? Well, before I get into that, let me first remind you why fast food is not your friend. Now, obviously, you already know that fast food can have negative impacts on your health, like it has mine. Fast food is full of inflammatory fats, inflammatory oils that are loaded with omega-6s. Now, your body needs omega-6s and omega-3s, but the problem is most of that food all contains omega-6s. Omega-6s are inflammatory, whereas omega-3s are anti-inflammatory. So the standard American diet is overloaded with all of those omega-6s. Omega-6s are inflammatory, and inflammation is a playground for sickness and disease. Fast food is also packed with toxic preservatives and additives that can cause allergies, digestive issues, and even an increase in certain cancers. Fast food also contains tons of sugar, which can contribute to weight gain, to type 2 diabetes, and dental issues. These foods are often high in refined carbohydrates, not good complex carbohydrates, which can put you on a blood sugar roller coaster ride. It has tons of sodium, can lead to water retention and heart issues. It lacks essential nutrients like vitamins, minerals, fiber that your body needs to function optimally. And then there's portion distortion. Fast food servings are often larger than what your body really needs, which leads to overeating, excessive calorie consumption, and then the large portion sizes combined with the high calorie content of fast food can contribute to weight gain and obesity. Then there's also the increased risk of chronic diseases. Regular consumption of fast food and processed foods has been linked to an increase of chronic diseases, obesity, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and certain types of cancer and autoimmunity. So, what was my motivating factor for ditching the fast food? Why did I stop it? So, I was diagnosed with a common autoimmune disease called Hashimoto's thyroiditis in May of 2021. The year before that, I quit my teaching job of 15 years because my health had been spiraling out of control. I could no longer handle the chronic stress of the job. Teachers, can you hear me? Can I get an amen? And my body was yelling and screaming at me. I hurt all over. It was hard to get out of bed every morning. Headaches all the time, major sinus allergies and pain. Depression and anxiety just kept getting worse and worse. And I was about to hit the good old age of 50. Be bold in the comments and let me know what decade you're in. So I realized at that point that something had to change. I was not where I wanted to be or doing what I wanted to be doing at that age. I was definitely not feeling the way that I wanted to feel. So I definitely knew I had to do something different. After the Hashi diagnosis, I learned about autoimmune paleo, which is for short, it's AIP. And I started researching like crazy, as we teachers do, how to start healing my body. I stopped eating fast food. I stopped eating at our favorite Mexican restaurant where they knew my name whenever I called the order in. And I started preparing my food at home, even though I hate cooking and I hate cleaning the kitchen. So trust me when I say, if I can stop eating fast food, I believe you can too. How do I do it? How do I stay away from the fast food? And how do I limit my time in the kitchen since I don't like being in there? I batch cook. Batch cooking is where it's at. And I'm going to share my batch cooking tips in other videos. So check this one out. That gives you a quick, simple plan for your first batch cooking session.